An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna take you 20 seconds to do that? That seems like a long time.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Okay. I suppose never
Where are
mind.
things going? What is this?
Something happened over
Hmm. Tremendous.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
there. It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Is that all?
Date, we got a timey.
Okay.
A timey?
Yeah, what are we playing, like Banjo-Kazooie?
Time induction matter in encephalon.
Oh, obviously. I should have known.
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream.
Huh.
And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timie when you already hold 3 will replace one. Timies are expended after one use, but you can use them as often as you can. Okay. So this actually has a branch. Control room.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Open.
What is your plan once I am inside?
I mean, just have a fucking look.
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
I mean, like, check?
Just try it.
Well, I didn't expect to find
see
that.
this inside.
Yeah, you know, I didn't expect the abyss to be waiting there.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
No, you don't say. Oh,
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
guess this is the branch. Pictures.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Just have a little peek.
Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
I mean, I was hoping for a little more there, to be honest, but that's okay. Balloons. I'll go with the pictures.
A bird cage. There are ripped.
We should use one of these. Make time 1/2. That's a very long amount of time to do that, so let's do the 1/5. Yes. Wait, did it say will not be used?
Leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Like I was still saying that after doing it?
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Well, yeah. Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking. You only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, going back 3, okay? By selecting restart from the menu or by failing the sync, this is likely your best option if time is low. Right?
There are torn pieces of paper.
Roll up and toss seems a bit excessive. Let's just pick them up.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
Or piece them together and pick them up.
Done.
able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. So since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
Yeah.
The cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speed?
That is pretty excessive.
You can do it if you try a little.
Yeah, don't be such a bitch.
No, you can't.
Come on, you just gotta be really good at keeping your balance. You can do it.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Look at the map, check the map. Well, the panda was in that photo, so I'm gonna look at that.
The panda head is spinning.
Think I nailed it in one there. Spin more? Probably don't do that.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I'm a fucking
I
genius.
see. These were also linked.
That's right.
I like how she was like, oh, you know, in the last time we were in Somnium, she's like, dreams don't always make sense. And yet, in this one, every time she's like, why would you do that? What's that supposed to do? Bitch, you said yourself dreams don't make any sense.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360 time limit. Even if it seems you have a lot of time left, don't have a lot of time left, you might be able to do it. Okay. 1 second. When you clear, you get a prize. No boss, anything but that. Okay.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
I feel like we've
Mizuki.
done it. Probably don't slap. I feel like that would be counterproductive. Let's go for a hug.
Mizuki.
Okay. I guess Dr. Manhattan did it? Well, that was easy. I'm a natural. That was so loud. So how's that PTSD doing, champ?
Are you okay?
Dante.
Oh, feeling good? Feeling a little over it?
Dante!
Looks like she can talk again.
After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Like Pixie? Lying in the chair? I wouldn't describe it as that. What a weird thing to say. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. Crazy, I don't know why. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no good kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Does she actually know what happened?
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question.
Yeah, that seemed weird.
She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Yeah, I figured. Still there. Can you ask it ask it differently?
Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
He was glowing.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in. I told you, I'm fine. So annoying.
God.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Okay.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Damn, dude. Fucking calm down.
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Don't think he actually got that far, but...
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Oh my god.
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason.
No
You're
one
at
will
the scene
tell
of the
you
crime because
anything,
of that
dude.
Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
Got a cat in front of the camera. There we go.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Well, Date must just be really stupid, because surely you've witnessed the same events.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
You can't just, like, talk to the company. No, never mind.
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
He's kind of right.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
That's kind of weird. You could have just said that you wanted to be a hot chick and we would have believed you.
Well, part of that was my taste.
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
Don't listen to her, she's crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
I don't know, dude. Sounds like you're in denial to me.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for.
So you have no new information to present.
Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Dante? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
My dreams are usually just totally incoherent.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Except that you can manipulate it, so obviously not quite true.
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
We've literally zero fucking information.
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
This is as valid a guess as anyone else.
What?
I'm kidding.
He wasn't. Anyway, boss.
How would I know?
Exactly. You know, I don't even really know why he's asking. We gained nothing from this.
We still don't have enough information.
We have no information. This gave us zero new information.
Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
You won't even tell me everything about the case.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember?
Yeah, but, like, do you not want to talk about it?
We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
You know, you're right. Of the technology that we just witnessed, the recording software was clearly the most incredible part.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
How intriguing. It turns out someone was at the scene of the crime, if you can believe it. What a breakthrough.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her.
And just like that, she's not sad her mom's dead anymore.
Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
And even then you were like, what's that gonna do?
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Weren't you, like, vaguely threatening to arrest her earlier?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
Yeah, I don't know why Date didn't ask this question.
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
This is exactly what I expected her to say.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
That's exactly the answer I expected.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from
Like,
the scene.
you know, we have answered a question, but it doesn't really tell us anything, does it?
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime?
You know, I've wanted to examine it this entire time,
There might
but
be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
I did want to look at it the entire time, but I haven't been given many opportunities to investigate things so far. Did we really need to bring her with us? I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure its exact location. I brought Mizuki to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
In the past, there would have been a nice paved road here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Okay, so go. Fine, don't go. Guess we'll just talk to her.
What do you care?
Bro, relax.
You never cared about me ever.
Oh my god.
And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me.
Oh my god.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Bro.
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus.
Bro.
In fact, I wish it were a cactus.
Brother.
Stop worrying about me, okay?
Bro.
So she says.
Brother. Right, anyway.
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
Not what I was asking.
I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
The only time.
I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful.
Can't relate.
But now, this is where Mom...
That does suck. Bro, come on, you really... Right after that, you're gonna ask what's wrong right now. Come on.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I wanted to do.
What's past here?
I mean, fucking controller. You can see visually.
This leads to the subway.
Really? That is not what I expected you to say.
Subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits.
I remember, this was like 15 minutes ago.
Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Yes.
This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
I really don't feel like this needed that much of an explanation, seeing as we already got told what happened.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
I mean, I guess it might not,
No,
but probably.
The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
It's not really a subway at that point anymore, though, is it? I think it just becomes a train then.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, You've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father,
Well, that's a little bit sus.
Renju Okiura.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
It's
Either
pretty
way,
sus.
I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him. Hey Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round,
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
Right, sure, okay.
you're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscate.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Mm-hmm.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
I guess that's fair enough, actually.
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
Yeah, I guess I
Killer
can't
did it, not
prove,
Daddy.
you know, I can't prove that's not true at the moment,
The
so...
only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
I mean, she's right, that's not necessarily true.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
This seems like a real good way to get into a crash.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning.
This third thing is really not suspicious. I don't know why people keep making something out of that. Like, why would he stick around?
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
You know,
Doesn't?
if I got pulled in for questioning, you know, I'm not exactly gonna check back regularly, you know? I'm gonna be like, well, I hope I don't have to be involved again.
No, not one we can corroborate.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
Let's say, why did you release him? He wasn't suspicious.
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Because he wasn't suspicious.
Protocol. Nothing we could do.
There was nothing suspicious about him at the time.
He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Tate got so, like, annoyed about that. Like, of course they didn't keep him. There was no reason.
Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Yeah, but, you know, like, they probably suck.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Okay, but tell me what he did say. You're making this so difficult.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
My left eye, yeah. I don't have a cell phone, never cared for them. Sure, that's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I can see. Yeah, probably not. Alright, okay. Yeah.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I didn't expect that to be what that... I didn't think he'd be running a maid cafe.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
You know, that came pretty out of nowhere. It's almost midnight. We have been investigating today.
Can't be.
Uh-oh. Pretty bad day for Mizuki. Seems safe to assume he didn't use the phone now.
Renju.
Oh, that is not what I expected him to be hanging by. Well, on the bright side, Mizuki, looks like you were right. He probably didn't do it.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss.
In a pretty upsetting way as well.
I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
So, let's say, you know. How'd he
You were the first on
die?
the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Thank you for your insight.
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
To be fair, after Danganronpa 2, it can really not look like suicide and still end up being suicide.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
Yeah, would you like to tell me about the original case now, please?
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Please, she's about to be like, stop, don't tell him!
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so
Oh, whoops, sorry.
killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
I wonder if... Because isn't Date missing something like 7 years of his memory? I wonder if that's because he's the killer or something. I wonder if that's going to be the twist. Or like, maybe not this killer, but he was the original one?
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
I mean, I think you should have told me originally anyway, but...
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
One of those looks way more like the main character than the others.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Right. So given that those were not obvious deaths, like they had to find the bodies in the mountains, you know, they weren't on display, and it was the other eye, I'm guessing these are meant for the original killer to see. Which, you know, he's really gonna wonder about Cyclops? Yes, because they took an eye, like, come on. So yeah, different eye, way more obvious. Copycats meant to show the original, maybe, which also seems kind of suspicious.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops.
Oh, he signed it, okay.
Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Really? You're gonna tell me about this?
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Well, yeah, how do you know that's the case?
Yes, it had to be.
Why is that?
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
That'd do it, I suppose.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
Nah, it's somebody's meant to show Cyclops this.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile.
Also true. Hadn't
Second,
thought of that
all of
part.
the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
This is quite dramatically different, actually, yes. It's pretty unlikely a serial killer would change that much.
But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
I mean, like, you're not wrong that you can't say for certain that's the case, but serial killers don't often deviate, and the type of victims almost never deviates.
Or do you have another reason?
Because, like, they're usually killing people for a really specific reason. There are very few people that kill, like, purely randomly. So it's very rare to see them change the kind of victim.
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
Oh.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
I'm just gonna make the prediction now that Date was the original Cyclops killer.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
Like, you know, I just don't see why they'd be so hesitant to tell him otherwise.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
This is almost certainly true, but like, come on. Surely you'd tell him unless there was a really good reason.
Iva, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killers.
Well, she just said it's a national secret. This probably won't work.
I already had a look look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories,
Such as, go on.
all lacking credibility and evidence.
Irrelevant. Online theories about this kind of thing are usually amazing.
Damn it.
Alright. So anyway, how are you sleeping?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather. She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I hope so.
I see.
Her mother and her father.
Yeah. And increasingly brutal killings as well. Like, her mother's death was pretty bad, but then she sees her father like that. Like, damn.
I hope she'll be okay.
Yo, I thought my mom had it bad. Whoa, dude. So, yo, look at his fucking... Anyway.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Ah, of course.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then.
So it's 6 years, not even 7. It's the same period of
I
time.
lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Fair enough.
Am I not allowed to be here?
I'm just curious.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Right, well, this has been a good talk so far.
That's all we have for now.
Come on, you can't tell me how he died at least?
Alright.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Can you, like, tell me something? Anything. Like, the cause of death, at least, for this guy.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Because, like, he didn't get stabbed, it didn't look like.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Alright. I'm on the case.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Great.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat.
Oh my god.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
I thought you were at the hospital. When did this happen? Sat in the passenger seat. Yeah, how?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door.
Yeah, but we weren't at the hospital.
I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks?
I thought you were at the
I
hospital.
know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
If I am the kind of person who, if I had a car, I don't even know how to drive, so this is not something I have to worry about. I would check the back seat every single time before I got in the car.
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy, you should cut that out.
Look, if you can't talk to yourself, who can you talk to? I was talking to Iba out loud when I never noticed you. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain.
That's fair
I won't
enough.
say anything yet.
Understood. Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Weren't you there?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Even the second one? Nice weather.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn, what a brat.
I mean, she's right.
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
To be fair, she's already been right about one thing. Even if it wasn't exactly for a, you know, particularly scientific reason.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
I don't know about that.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
I don't like that you all keep saying this.
She is far more developed than her classmates.
I do... Look. I'm sure you don't mean it that way, but when people say that, it's usually coming from a really suspect place.
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
True.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Go on.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
That's a rug pull.
She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Oh.
If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Oh, right.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Damn. I didn't expect that.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
She is right.
You've always got something smart to say, huh?
No, let her cook.
You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Damn, dude.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
She's right.
Hey! What are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
I don't know, man. Y'all keep banging on about mental maturity.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Jesus Christ. Don't forget to stay hydrated.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to... And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Why is that one a different color? Oh no, two of them are different colors. The tridents, I mean. Ah, I can't look at them, damn it. Alright, tell me. What's your name?
What?
I'm being polite, what?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Why'd you say it like that? Why can't I ask it again?
It's Kagami. Kagami? I told you, it's Kagami.
I, of course, remembered his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
What the fuck was that?